Here I see a multi-step operation where we're going to have to solve for s. And I know that the first thing that we're going to have to do is multiply 2 times s, and we're going to get 2s, and then we need to multiply 2 times negative 2, and that's going to give us, of course, negative 4. We then bring down the 6. I also know that when we face this, we need to apply the inverse operation, and we always add or subtract first. And in this case, we're going to be adding, because adding is the opposite of subtract. If we add 4 to one side, we sure do have to add it to the other. The 4's are going to cancel out because I know that 4 minus 4 is 0, and we're left with 2s equals what? 10. So now I need to apply the inverse operation of 2s. I know that 2s is 2 times s, so we're going to divide 2 divided by 2, cancels out, we're just left with s, and if we do it to one side, we got to do it to the other. 10 divided by 2 is 5. So the magic answer is s. S equals 5. There we go.
We have two ratios in front of us. One says n plus 2 divided by 3 is equals to 4 plus 5. So we are going to solve for the unknown variable, which is n. So I'm going to use the cross product property, which basically means I'm going to try to isolate the variable, and I'm going to cross multiply the numerator on my right hand side with my denominator on my left hand side. In this case, I'm going to have 4 times 3 is equal to 5 times, in this case I'm going to use parentheses, n plus 2. So we do have a multi-step equation at this present time. So 4 times 3 gives us 12 equals to, I'm using distributive property on my right hand side, 5 times n give us 5n, and 5 times 2 give us 10. So we have an unknown variable on my right hand side, and we have the constant on our left hand side. So to isolate the variable, I'm going to add 10, I'm going to subtract 10 from both sides. In this case, I'm using what we call property of equality. In this case, I'm using subtraction. So the two 10s cancel out, and 12 subtract 10 gives you 2 equals to 5n. Then I'm going to try to isolate n now. In this case, I have 5 times n. I'm going to divide that by 5, which that means it's property of division of equality. I have to divide 5 from both sides, with both sides. Then I'm going to end up with n equals to 2/5. That's my final answer.
Okay, so we're given a set of different variables, and we're looking for distance, so we need to use our formula from our reference table, which is d equals vi times t plus 1/2 at squared. So we have our variables, we have our formula. Now we just plug everything in. Okay, so distance is unknown, so it stays as d. Our vi is 0. Our time is 3 seconds, so we plug that in. We bring our 1/2 down. Our acceleration is due to gravity, so it is our nice constant 9.81. And we have t squared. We plug that in, and it's 3 squared. Drag it down. Okay. Now it's just simple algebra. We have our d. 0 times 3, anything times 0, crosses out to 0. So we bring our 1/2 down. We have our 9.81. We have our 3 squared. Oh, so much dragging. Okay. So now we just simplify. We just plug that all into our calculator. So we have our 0.5. Let's round that to 10. 3 squared is 9. So we have 90 times 1/2. So d is about 45, and since it's a distance, we know our units have to be meters.
Okay, now we're given two lines that are parallel and with angles. One is 3x and the other one is 60, and you're trying to find the value of x. So now we have to refer to our properties that we know about transversals and parallel lines, and we can find out that 3x will be equal to 60 because these are alternate interior angles. So we write 3x is equal to 60, and the reason you say alternate interior angles. Now, if you have this, now you simply find out that this is just an algebraic equation that are very simple to be solved. So now you solve it just like the normal equations. So what you do here, straightforward, you can divide each side by 3 in order to get the value of 1x. And finally, what you have is x will be equal to 20. Now, if you want to check, go back to where you have 3x and find out 3 times 20 will give you 60. So that's how to solve problems of parallel lines and transversal. Thank you.